Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, Reynolds Stadium, home of the Razorbacks. And this big crowd has already been serenading their beloved team with Whoa Big Suey. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get us going here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
And there's the handoff. Powers through. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Crosses the 10. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loses 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Arkansas. Offense setting the tone early.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Back to throw. It's Allen. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing rate. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
2nd down after that completion. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the Nittany Lions will try to keep this drive moving.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offense that push, and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Direct snap to the back. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down completion to the left. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally with the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a first down.
The Nittany Lions offense is on the move now. Gives it to the back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here's the 2nd down play. Caught behind the line. It's Evans. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He pulls it in for a big gain. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Grab behind the line. It's Evans. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Defense trying to hold up here. Play number 12 on the drive. Back to pass. It's Allen. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's a quick grab. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Last play of the quarter. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Handoff to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. It's a short completion at the tight end.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And now from the pistol formation. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Handoff to the right side. He's found some room at the 45. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They're going to run it here. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Razorbacks lining up here on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Oh, a reverse. Fights off a defender. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
He's brought down at the 18-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
3rd and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep him play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Field goal try, no good. And this game remains tied in the 2nd quarter.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. What a poor kicker.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Catch made on the out route. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Defense punching at the line, showing blitz. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Eller. Receiver makes the catch. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
1st and 10 now for the offense. The shotgun handoff here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. With the catch. It's Evans. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Wideout picks up 7. And that's a first down for the offense.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Empty set now, 5 wide. Scanning the field, it's Aller. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pressure is coming. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, it's Green. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding, and here comes the penalty mark. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Tackled after the interception, that will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They get the second half started with their running play. Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Smith. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Same tailback, another carry. Spins away from defenders. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Eller. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And it's complete downfield. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the mark. And the Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Trying for the end zone, wanting it right up the gut. And they'll get him down that time.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? 3rd and goal, will try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Gets some space around the 30. An effective play, good for a 1st down at the 35.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that previous play. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Inside the 35-yard line. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. The Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Penn State offense comes back on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And that will pick up a first down. We'll spot it at 38.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Looking for some space. It's Allen. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And now the running back's got it again. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
We go with a direct snap. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
And the wideout goes in motion. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Third down and inches. Who is going to win this battle in the trenches? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Green. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we go. Third down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. They can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawks.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 there in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Catch made on the right side.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sticks. It's Wallace. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. First down and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. An explosive play. Moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is... And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Coach decided to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he stopped short. The try fails, and they don't cut it to a field goal margin. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Now they'll run it on the toss. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap. He turns it around. He flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
As a design quarterback keeper. He's across the 25. Morsel out of bounds, close to the end zone.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Razorbacks will look to bleed this clock out now in the final minute. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Arkansas. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Let's it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. To the air, it's Allen. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining. There's a 1st and 10 play. No press here. The defense backing away. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return, but they snuck out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The defense still has 2 timeouts remaining here. Let's see if they decide to use them. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. And just a short gain here.